And to help bring more perspective to the Queen's passing, we're joined live by Susan Skinner. And Susan worked as an accredited member of the Buckingham Palace Press Corps for 8 years in the 1980s. She now lives in Carmichael. Susan, thank you so much for joining us. Let's start with what the change in monarchy means for the royal family and for England.
Well, it's a game changer, isn't it? We all prepared for this intellectually, but never emotionally thought it would happen. King Charles III is now the monarch of Great Britain and the Commonwealth, and his wife, Camilla, will be Queen Consort. She will be known as Queen Camilla. That was by a special decision that was announced about a year ago that Camilla would be called Queen. Charles will be obviously a very different sort of monarch. He will lack the glamour and youth and vigor of a very young Queen Elizabeth when she ascended the throne 70 years ago, a beautiful young woman with a husband who looked like a Greek god and lovely young children. We are finding ourselves now with a king in his 70s, and it won't have the same impact, but this is a very different era. Perhaps Charles will prove to be a king for his time. I know he's well-intentioned and sincere, and he's very in touch with modern relevant issues. So, hoping the best for King Charles III.
Yeah, and her passing comes already during a time of big change for the country. A new prime minister was sworn in just 48 hours ago.
Isn't it amazing? And her name's Elizabeth. And what an anointment for that new prime minister to be accepted and blessed by the Queen in practically the last official act of her reign. That will be huge for Liz Truss going forward, I'm sure, emotionally.
What do you, Susan, personally remember from being in the press corps? What do you personally remember about the Queen?
She was intensely polite, a little bit remote by comparison with the modern royal family, but awfully keen to please. I mean, when you met her, she would do her very best to strike up a conversation, and she could be very amusing when she chose to be. If you put a foot wrong, she would freeze you with a glance. She just had a way about her. She was this amazing regal figure that when you were in her presence, quite honestly, even as a member of the Palace Press Corps who saw her regularly, you still had to pinch yourself from time to time and think this is the woman who's been on the postage stamps and the pound notes all your life, and you've grown up with this very iconic figure, and being in her presence really turned even the most brave among us tongue-tied.
Oh, that's such a... Do you have a special memory or anything that stands out to you of an interaction or anything?
Well, seeing her all over the world as I did, and how flawlessly and seamlessly she fit into every circumstance and situation where she found herself. She never put a foot wrong, never a comment out of place, never a look that was misjudged. She just walked a very steely tightrope all through her life. Of course, no doubt in her private life, she was a very much more relaxed person, but we saw her only in official circumstances. I did have the opportunity on a number of occasions to go to cocktail parties where she would host us, and, you know, would be standing there drinking a gin and tonic with the Queen, and yet again, trying to convince ourselves that this was really happening. And I tell you, those gins and tonics were stiff ones. I've been on the royal yacht with the Queen and seen her library, and they were mostly all Agatha Christie books. So we know that she had that, you know, she was not a highbrow. She had a modern taste, and she liked a good yarn. I was in Jordan with her once, and we were going to see Petra, the city of stone. And I had, in advance of that visit, read an Agatha Christie book that was set in that exact place. And knowing that the Queen liked Agatha Christie, at the cocktail party in Amman, Jordan, I just casually brought it up and found to my delight that she chatted for 10 minutes about that particular novel. So that was one of those situations. Normally, if you were with her, really you only had to talk about horses or dogs, and you'd have her undivided attention. But Agatha Christie, that was another one too.
I love that insight, and thank you for sharing such personal stories with us, and we appreciate your insight to the Queen that will be missed.
Wonderful woman. We will never see her like again.
Susan Skinner, thank you so much for your live interview and spending time with us today. We are sorry for your loss.
The world's loss.
Yes,
Thank you.
And yes, exactly, the world's lost. And